certainly hand it to you, young lady.
Contact lenses.
What's the matter, huh?
Dust gets in.
Come on. I think you need a friend.
No way. You've got me all wrong. I don't change that easily. What do you take me for? Superficial?
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Those Russians give me something to think about.
Of course one uses one's critical capacities.
Well, one does one.
One has to think through certain areas and not make snap judgments. It's not all black and white.
Well, you're telling me. But I'll tell you one thing, old son. The older you get, the greyer it gets. And those so-called areas that you've got to think through are so murky that one day you won't know what you do think. So you just try looking after yourself and not get into too much trouble as you go along.
Oh, what a philosophy.
Ah, well, you just wait. You'll be sucked into the system like the rest of us.
My principles stand for something. Equality's not just a big, meaningless word I throw about, you know.
Well, of course. But it does sound a bit grand, though, doesn't it? Even grander when you're young and you haven't got anything. No, I reckon it just means you're after a bigger slice of the cake. Well, you just wait till you're older. You've grafted a few things together for yourself. Then see how keen you are to give it away. That's life.
I've got no time for cynicism.
Well, it's not cynicism, lad. It's realism.
I won't change. I know where I stand.
We'll see. Oh, good morning. Oh, you look good this morning.
I feel good. You've not forgotten your promise, have you?
Promise? Hey, what's this? You've been making election promises, have you?
I promised I'd take her out in the town while we're stuck here in dry dock. No, I haven't forgotten. I'm a man of my word.
Oh, of course.
Where do you want to go then?
Oh, somewhere posh.
What makes you think I know somewhere posh in Amsterdam? You'll have to decide. I'm like putty in your hand, so don't lead me a dance and leave me skint.
I'll have to think. I'll ask around, shall I?
You do that. What's she on about?
What's that you're saying, Mrs. Harper?
I said it's all very exciting, isn't it? I never know what's going to happen from day to day.
What, being laid up? You don't want to let the chief engineer hear you say that.
It's not all fun and games, Mrs. Harper. We've had some serious problems in the engine room.
Well, I mean, it's almost like being in a film or on television. I mean, such an adventure. Even Morty's excited. He knows.
What's she doing here anyway?
Shouldn't you be in the officers' restaurant, Mrs. H?
Oh, no. It's much jollier here. They're all so gloomy up there.
Look at that. Triangle down, another 17 pence.
So, today's the day to buy.
Come again?
It'll rise today, sharply.
Oh, yes.
I'm telling you, it'll rise.
Oh, come on, Sarah, what are you playing at? This is no time for games.
You know me well enough to know I don't play games.
Uh-huh.
Believe me and wait. Nick, I'm not trying to be difficult. I have my reasons.
Yes, you usually have, but why the secrecy?
I simply don't want to come out into the open, even with you, until I can prove it.
You know, in this mood, Hallam, you're not the easiest person to work with. You know that, don't you? I thought it was lawyers who were supposed to be devious.
Look, you read that tomorrow. Triangle shares will be up 35 to 40% during trading today. Then, a steady upward climb. That'll be the picture.
If you're so sure, why aren't you in there buying for yourself, hmm?
You know I can't do that. It would be classed as insider dealing.
Of course that's it. West obviously wants Triangle to nosedive on the market so that Marion's morale will nosedive with it, right? And then she'll hang on to him for assurance and what she thinks is her security. Well, I'm damned if I'm going to let that happen. Yep, it's me.
What are you going to say to Warrant?
I don't know quite. Have to play that one by ear. What are you doing with your day?
I'm visiting The Hague.
Oh, anything relevant?
Yes?
I see. So I suppose I will know about it in the fullness of time.
Of course.
The cat that walks alone.
Not entirely. I depend on you, Nick. It's just that I like to do the initial spade work tout seul. You could call it creative.
Funny bird.
And after The Hague, well, I'm going to meet my friend, the chief engineer, a bite back in Amsterdam.
You get around, don't you? You take care of yourself on all levels.
I shall. It's the nature of the beast to do so.
Oh, yes, I'll want that. Bring it with you and then park the car. I did explain you really have to make an appointment.
I tried. Your secretary's not very nice. She seemed not to believe you said it.
Well, I have 5 minutes, but only that. Come along.
Anybody seen Sarah?
No. I wanted to see her myself, but she was up and gone by 8 o'clock. Very busy lady these days.
Is it true she's been given the push?
What makes you think that?
Oh, I keep my ear to the ground.
They'll be out of their tiny minds to get rid of Sarah.
Yep, that's what I told him.
How do you know?
I was there, but she's dug her heels in.
She can't.
She's refused to resign. She reckons, and she told Marion, that she'll have exonerated herself and us fully by the end of the period of notice. That was her answer to dismissal.
What did Marion say?
Now?
She's a cool bird, our Sarah. Tough, too.
Maybe not quite so tough.
Inside knowledge?
Yes, I rather imagined that a scapegoat would have to be provided. I sort of thought it was going to be me.
So did I.
So sorry, Charles.
I can wait. Your turn will come. Nothing personal, you understand?
God almighty, what a vulture you are. I don't know how you can just sit
it's
there.
okay, Tom. Charles knows what he's talking about. He's absolutely right. He's just what they need in the company. Someone with drive and ambition, very good for Triangle. At least that's what impresses our First Lady.
What did you want Sarah for anyway, Matt?
Nothing, really. I just got a couple of days free. I thought I might take her for a drive. Be a tourist for a change. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to come too?
I thought you'd never ask.
Right, well, just tell me where.
Would you two object to some company?
What do you say, Matt? Shall we take him along?
I suppose we'll have to, won't we? What about you, John?
Yes, why not?
Oh, no, thanks. I have a few odds and ends to attend to.
Right.
Okay.
You see, I can't seem to make ends meet. Now they say the flat's got rot in the kitchen. And I can't see how I can afford the builders. I can't afford to do it. And I can't afford not to do it. The rates have gone up again.
You could smoke less.
Wouldn't help all that much. A few packets of ciggies.
It's money burned. You might as well throw it on the fire. Quite apart from that, you smelled like a pub when you came in here. Look, what exactly are you asking of me?
Oh, Marion, you know what I'm asking. And you know how it upsets me. Makes me feel so cheap. If your brother were alive, I wouldn't be having to come to ask you.
I'm a widow, too.
It's a bit different.
I've had to fend for myself since George died. The way I've had to all my life.
I've managed without a car.
You're well served with public transport where you are.
Can't afford the fares. Don't go out much.
Go out less.
You're very hard.
Life is what you make it. I've made something of mine against all the odds. You haven't. That's the difference between us.
I'm your sister-in-law.
I will not pay for your damp, nor your rates. What I will do is cover your expenses so that the journey, though wasted, of course, hasn't cost you anything. Under the circumstances, I think it's very generous of me.
Who was that?
My brother's wife.
What did she want? That's none of my business.
She came to beg.
Really can't have been overgenerous. She looks pretty hangdog.
I gave her nothing, other than her expenses for a wasted trip. It cost her nothing, so she's lucky.
You're a tough nut, aren't you? You could have given her 100 grand and written it off as tax loss.
I could, but I didn't.
She looks as if she might be the next head into the gas oven.
Oh, not her. Look, in effect, I'm Barbara's mother. I didn't conceive and bear her, but when it comes to loving, my niece means a great deal to me. But I'm practical. I know my Barbara. At the moment, I'm where the money is, and with her, that's what counts. Who knows? Perhaps one day.
Perhaps one day she'll love you for yourself.
Morning. Now, you look like someone who's thinking very great thoughts.
Oh, no, quite small ones, really. I was just thinking, actually. Ships don't look the same out of water.
No, like ducks.
Oh, worse than ducks. At least ducks can walk.
Waddle.
Aunt Marion gave me a duck once. For Christmas or birthday, I forget which.
A duck?
Oh, not a real one.
Huh?
When you pushed it along the kitchen floor, it used to quack and wiggle its tail.
She was always giving you things, wasn't she, Marion?
Well, she was in a position to. My mother wasn't. When money came in with her, it went straight out. She had a hole in her pocket.
So which of them gave you the things you really needed?
Which things?
Well, like, love.
Well, that's difficult to say. I mean, I used to think that my mother was too conceited to love, but... Well, I'm not so sure now. I'm really not.
Marion?
I used to think she did, certainly. But then I went to her when that business happened with Sarah Hallam, and I thought, you don't care about anybody anymore, not even me. But then perhaps she was like that because, well, she wanted me to come to my senses.
Yeah, I expect it was that. Well, Marion never had any kids, so I suppose you filled a big gap in her life.
Oh, I expect there's a lot in that. It must be awful never to have had children.
Or not to be able to see the ones you do have. Ah, well, parents expect too much of their kids, want to possess them, always asking more of them than they should.
Oh, but it can work the other way around as well.
How do you mean?
Well, children can expect too much from their parents, especially when they're older. They can expect their parents to carry on playing that role.
Well, don't you think they should?
Well, I think the role should change.
Getting very philosophical, you and me.
What are you doing today?
I don't know. I think I'll keep out of the way.
May I keep out of the way with you?
Yes, I'd like that.
So there he is, the Charles we all know and love so well, suddenly promoted to captain.
Besotted with power.
Distended with it. Visibly swelling.
Chucking everybody in the brig because they don't call him sir every second.
Making me polish his shoes personally while he stands over me with a horsewhip.
Making me thirsty.
Oh, my turn.
Good girl.
Do you remember the way he said nothing personal?
I do. I was surprised John didn't hit him or throw up.
I reckon he really meant it.
Oh, I don't know.
She's a lovely lady, you know.
Indeed, yes.
Thanks.
You've both gone serious on me. What's up?
Just been thinking about old Charlie boy. I don't know. If I really boil it right down, I think I like him. I just can't help it.
Don't sound so guilty about it. I've got nothing against him personally myself.
Except we're all agreed he's a power-mad, egotistical, male, chauvinist pig. Well, what's happened to you two?
Do you hate him?
I don't go around hating people. You ought to know that. Oh, of course I don't hate him.
I think I'd miss him if he wasn't around. Almost.
But what did we miss? I mean, why do we like him? No, Matt, lovey. Still 15 minutes to go.
Yes, Matt, why do we like him?
Well, I suppose it's because we feel protective towards him.
Protective to Charles?
Well, yeah,
Come
we do.
on.
I mean, he minds so much, doesn't he? I mean, if anybody minds that much about succeeding, you want them to succeed, because if they don't, they'll fall to pieces. I mean, look, John could take retirement now if he had to. Well, I mean, it'd be painful, I'm sure, but he's strong, he could take it. But Charles just couldn't stand the lack of promotion. He staked everything on it.
You could be right. I hadn't thought about it like that.
I wonder what he thinks about you two.
May I please speak to Mr. Kevin Warrender?
My husband's not at home.
I know, he's not at his office either, and they suggested he might be working at home.
Well, he's not. Who are you?
My name is Nicholas Stevens. I'm a lawyer. I'm assigned to certain libel actions in connection with Triangle Line.
Oh, no, I told him.
May we talk? Thank you.
Matt, I am glad to see you.
Well, that's a nice surprise. You all right?
I'm being followed.
What?
Behind us. No, don't look now. There's a man in the car. He's been tailing me all morning.
Maybe he fancies you.
Matt, I'm being serious. I couldn't shake him off, and I don't like whatever it is he's at. Don't say anything to them. Not now, please. Well, what a surprise.
We've been analysing Charles in that pub. Matt's been looking at his watch every 5 seconds.
Do you mind if I abandon you and join the lady?
Oh, I don't know about that. What do we do for a chaperone?
Well, I'm ravenous. What about lunch?
He's following us. I knew he would.
Well.
Now do you believe me?
What? Oh, yes, in that case, you'd better come back. Goodbye. That was Van Doren.
Van Doren?
The man I've had following the Hallam woman. He thinks he's been spotted.
Anything interesting?
Yes, I'm afraid so. She's had rather an active day. First of all, she saw Nick Stevens off on a London flight, then visited the Pole Conference Centre in The Hague. Now she's back.
What could that mean?
Then the public library, and then the head offices of Cosmopean hotels here in Amsterdam.
Now, how the hell did you get onto that?
I don't know. I don't like it. I'm uneasy. Christine did warn us, though.
Well, you know what to do, Roger.
Yes, I shall have to resign.
Of course, you won't lose by it financially. That goes without saying. We'll have to work something out for you. But I want your resignation on paper now.
Tell me something. How easy would it be to tamper with the alarm trip on an oil filter?
Well, you'd need some technical know-how, that's for sure.
Your kind of know-how.
Yeah, but there are specialists that deal with alarms and relays.
Is it the kind of thing that an instrument fitter could have messed about with?
Yeah, that's what those kind of engineers call themselves. Why?
Because that course that Christine was taking at the Pole Conference Centre, that was in instrument fitting. That's what I found out today.
Unusual course for a lady.
Yeah, that's what Jane said. And she couldn't remember what it was Chris had been doing all those years ago. All she could remember was that it was an unusual course for a woman. Anyway, that was when West discovered her and gave her a job with Cosmopean. Now, the Cosmopean chain is a wholly owned subsidiary of DRW Shipping. Take a look at the names on the board.
I'm sorry, I'm still not with you.
Look, Roger Powell.
Uh-huh.
Roger Powell is the managing director of Triangle and a director of DRW. Now, that's illegal.
Illegal?
It's impossible to be on the board of two conflicting companies. By law, a director is bound to act in the interests of his own company. So, by the nature of things, there's going to be a conflict of interest. So you see, the man's a fraud.
Are you going to tell Marion?
No, Matt. You are.
I don't understand, David, why I wasn't told in the first place. It would seem natural to inform me.
No, not really. We simply didn't think it important enough, did we, Roger?
Quite immaterial. There was so much else to discuss. After all, the directorship for David's outfit was nothing more than a sinecure, was it?
No, nothing. The moment the penny dropped, I simply asked Roger to resign from the board of Cosmopean, which he very correctly did.
You see, it's merely a matter of formalities.
Honestly, Marion, it's just one of the things you don't have to worry about. God knows you've got enough on your plate the way you've been dropped in at the deep end, having to run a really very complex business at a moment's notice. You know, I'm constantly amazed at your acumen and expertise, the way you can get to the crux of things. Aren't you, Roger?
Yes, frankly. Just shows the hidden resources people have when they need to draw on them.
Well, it's all very flattering, but a bit undeserved, I think.
Nonsense, Marion. You've had a bloody difficult time, and I think you've coped very well. Like one trained in the game, if I may say.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's have a drink. Before we go out and have a bite of dinner together, hmm?
Fine, but make it a small one. You may think I have a hard business head, but that's where it stops.
Thank you. Done.
Eh?
Really? I had to plough on right through to the V's.
Who was it?
Eric van Doren,
Eric Van who? What is he?
private investigator. All confidential services provided, accommodation addresses, telephone services, all in Dutch, of course. Well, that's the gist of it, according to my good and trusty friend Hans in the bar at the corner of Dock Street.
You clever old thing. You see, Matt, our private eye.
Yeah, well, the lad's not simple, that's for sure. That must have been who Christine was phoning.
Ted, you're marvellous. What would I have done without you?
He definitely deserves a putty medal stamped with a bad halfpenny, as my old granny used to say.
Oh, really? It was nothing. Anyone would have got there in the end, just a matter of perseverance and resulting loss of eyesight.
Thank you for smashing day. Dad.